Hey, what's happening, guys? It's Sunjoku. Welcome to the first episode of The Nation's Voice. That's the catchy ass name I came up with while I was at work today. Shit made me laugh. I figured we'd stick with it. It seemed like a pretty good title for this because this show seriously is all about you guys on Thursday nights. So if you guys don't know, on Wednesday nights I'm going to put out a short little video just pretty much talking about the next four or five things that I want to break down the following night. And I did that last night, so we have our topics for tonight. If you guys have anything you want to talk about next week, be sure to put it on there. I really want to break down Josh Jacobs as an individual player, and I really want to break down Max Crosby. But then we'll need two or three other things out there. So let me know what you guys want to talk about. Let me know if there's anything that you're really interested in right now. As far as tonight goes, we're going to end up talking about Gruden's scheme. Not really him as a coach, just his offensive scheme, just to see if that's going to work for us in that style of offense. And we'll get to that. We're going to talk about Derek Carr, love or hate. If you hate him, please don't put out there Derek Carr sucks. I don't want to see that. I actually want to see some information coming in off of that. So let me know what you think. Then just our defense as a whole, what we're looking at, how we're doing, and if you think we're going to step up, because I really think our defense, much like it has been in the past, is still a major problem on this team. And then, who's your top free agent? Just one dude. If you could just pluck one dude off that free agent list that we talked about to have on this team next season, who is your one guy that you want to see out there? And then finally, we're going to talk about the Raiders actually leaving Oakland and moving over to Vegas and leaving California completely. Really want to get your guys' opinions on it. I'll give my opinion on it when we get to it. But I think this could be a really cool show. I think moving forward, if this catches on, we could just ride this all the way through next season and pretty much just keep it going until I die. But I think it'll be really cool. I really want to hear from you guys, so please jump in there. Make sure you go ahead and put your opinions out there because I really want to know what you guys are thinking. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe to it. I really do appreciate that. We're going to go ahead and probably just jump straight into this. I'm not going to waste too much time because I want to go ahead and get through these, and I want to hear from you guys. Oh, Oregon, you made it. What's up, dude? What's happening, man? I'm glad you're in here. I guess we'll start off with you, dude, and we're going to go ahead and start off with Gruden's scheme. What do you think about it? I know that we have the big three tight end sets, which, I mean, they work when we have our full talent out there. But at the same time, oh, DJ, what's up, man? But at the same time, when you go to a spread offense and then you come back to your big offense and then you go back to the spread, or then you have three wide receivers out there, teams, I mean, fucking the Chiefs said it, dude. They knew exactly what we were going to do just based on the formations that we were bringing in there. And that shit's super predictable. So let me know what you guys think, man. What do you think about Gruden's true offensive scheme out there? That is my first question for you guys. Oh, what's up, Rabbit? Let me know what you think, man. Do you think that our big offense can actually work out there? Because I'll tell you, I know Gruden's style is pretty much ground and pound and then take your deep shots. But if people know when you're taking your deep shots based on what formation you're bringing out there, you're screwed at that point. I mean, you are truly screwed unless you have some dudes out there that can truly just open up the field for you. So that's my first question. What do you guys think about that? Do you think that it could actually happen? So hit it up, leave it in the comment section. Bert is still out. I don't think his playbook is wide open. So much rides on the number one receiver. Oregon, I completely agree with you, man. That number one receiver spot is a huge deal on this team. I really think it's limiting Gruden's playbook right now, and that's why I understand what you're saying, that the verdict's still out, because I think there's a hell of a lot more that this offense can do right now that we're truly just not doing. And the shit's kind of driving me crazy because you see flashes of it all the time. I'll catch up. What's up, dude? You do. You'll see some flashes of it where he goes out there. Need to improve the O-line and receivers. Carr is magic if you give him time. Carr is magic if you give him time out there. I mean, we've all seen it, but at the same time, I think our O-line is pretty much set, man. I know we went out there today and we got Denzel Good signed to another extension. So, I mean, we're looking pretty damn good out there right now as far as the offensive line. I really think it's our receiving crew that's killing us right now. And I know we got Renfro and I know we got Ty Williams, but we don't have that number one. And I mean, I've said it before, Ty Williams is not that number one. And the dudes that are on that free agent list, I mean, Emmanuel Sanders is not going to be a number one. AJ Green at this point is not going to be a true number one out there. We need to get a big name dude out there. We have to get a receiver out there that really knows exactly what he's doing and can just pull that coverage, because the way that people are stacking the box on us right now, regardless of what formation we're in, is because we don't have that receiver on the outside that's saying, all right, you have to put a safety and a corner over here or I'm going to completely screw you. And that team, we don't have it. We don't have it, and we desperately, desperately need it. And I think it's holding back Gruden's scheme. I mean, do you guys agree with me? If you don't, let me know, man, because if there's more to it than that, because I think we have the tight ends. I think we have the offensive line. We sure as shit have the running back. And we have the quarterback that can do it if he has the people out there to do it. I'll go ahead right now. I'm going to go ahead and take that segue. Well, let's see. Our O-line is good. I thought Tyrell was a number one. Then I saw Keenan Allen compared to Tyrell. Dude, yeah. And Ty Williams, I mean, he's solid. He's a solid receiver, but he's a solid number two. That dude is not a number one. You can try to dress it up any way you want to, but that dude is not a number one receiver. And it sucks to say, but at the same time, if you have your two and you have your three and you have your tight ends out there, because our tight ends are fucking insane right now, you just need to have that one dude to pull that coverage, because that will open up this entire thing completely. Completely. All right. Let's go ahead and jump in the car. I know it's a sensitive subject for a lot of you guys. You guys know where I stand on this. I think Carr is our quarterback. I think he's our quarterback of the future. I think he's our main dude moving forward. I do not see us especially this offseason, doing anything. We might draft somebody late, but I don't see us trading up in that draft to get somebody crazy or anything like that. I think they're pretty content with keeping Carr. I think they understand exactly what we're saying out here, is that she doesn't have what he needs right now. He was so freaking close to having it, and then he lost it. But they need to go out there and do that shit again. We got to go out there and get that number one. But what do you guys truly think about Derek Carr? I know a lot of you guys say that his head's all messed up. Those injuries killed him. I'll tell you right now, if I broke my leg, broke my back, had countless other injuries, broken fingers, and I'm going home every night, I got my two little kids sitting out there like he does, you start second guessing that shit. You figure out ways to play where you can't get hurt, and I think we see that sometimes out of Derek Carr. And it can be frustrating at times, but there was a few other times this season where he put himself out there and he went for that shit. So, I mean, I truly have mad respect for Derek Carr. I'm not going to lie about that. But I know the nation is pretty damn divided on Derek Carr, so please, I mean, the platform is open for you guys. What do you truly think about Derek Carr? I want to know. Is he the man of the future? Do you want him off this team? Because I don't. I think he's going to stay. What's your guys' word on it? Let me hear it. It's a whole lot of crickets out there. That hurts. Not even gonna lie. But I think Derek Carr is the future. I mean, if you guys disagree with it, hit me up and let me know. If you don't, we're gonna move on to our defense, because I think our defense is another major problem on this team right now. I think it's seriously struggling out there. I know they were like, a lot of people are out there like, man, we had a really good run defense this year. The only reason our run defense looks so damn good is because they were able to pass all over us, which screws us. Oregon says that he loves and hates the guys. He wants one more year. If he falls, I will have no problem kicking him to the curb. If he lost his skill around him, but this instinct went with them, D is all over a mess. Ketchup said, I want him now on the team. We have no choice, but I want a vet backup. He needs someone to challenge him. The job has no competition. I mean, that is true. And a rookie quarterback coming out there is not going to give him any kind of true competition out there. I was really hoping that Kaiser was going to give him some kind of true competition out there, but I just don't see it happening, as much as it sucks to say. So, but I see Kaiser actually staying on this team. And it would be cool to bring in a vet. I just don't know who we would get that could actually put some pressure on him. So that's going to be a tough one right there. I think he's going to have another year where he knows he has this team. But I think he's going to have a shot at doing something special next season. I truly do. Oregon says our defense, our D all over is a mess. Morgan says Mike Glennon has to go. Yeah, Glennon definitely has to go. I mean, definitely has to go. I have no idea why that dude's even on this team. It drives me completely insane. Derek Carr has the tools and the talent to take the team far. He's played well with no receivers, and prior to last season, some questionable O-line with Gruden and some good receivers. I think he'd be surprised yet. I'll be honest, it would not be a surprise to me. I think I would love to see it happen because I want to see him silence so many of these damn people that are out there right now just totally hating on him. And I really don't even know how he deals with this shit because he's gotten progressively better under Gruden. His yards per pass have gone up. His average has gone up. His consistency is through the damn roof. And I know it's a lot of dinking and dunking, but he's still taking a decent amount of shots this game or through this season. I think you're only going to see that expand when he has that number one receiver out there, which is going to make a huge, huge difference. And I want that shit to happen just so a lot of you guys out there will be like, all right, maybe I was wrong about Derek Carr. But I agree with you. If we have that number one and he goes out there and it's the same shit over and over again, I'm right there with you. All right, time to move on. But give him a shot. Give him a shot in that sweet-ass new stadium. I really, really want to see how that goes. But let's go ahead and push on to the defense right now. Like I said before, our run defense was looking good because they can pass all over us, and that is just shitty for us. I'm not even going to lie about that. But with Gunther running this defense, I truly feel that he needs linebackers. Linebackers that we do not have at this point. I really think it'll take a lot of pressure off our secondary. I really think it'll help our rushing game a tremendous amount. And by some freakish chance, it might stop the screen and running backs out of the backfield, which has been our biggest fucking weakness on defense for probably 20 years now, which just baffles me. So I know it takes a second for you guys to catch up here, but I want to know what you guys think about the defense out there, just as a whole unit, because if we do not step up, it's going to be some more games where they get stuck on the field, they get run down, and then we end up just getting completely blown out on the back end. And I mean, you saw that shit for pretty much 5 weeks straight. And it sucks to say because I truly think that we have the secondary that can hang in the NFL right now, especially when all our safeties are healthy. I think Mullen's been doing a damn good job. I think Worley's actually a pretty damn good corner, and he can play that nickel spot in the safety. So I see him sticking around for sure too. And then we'll have Carl Joseph, we'll have Abram, we'll have Joyner out there. I mean, our secondary is looking pretty solid. I understand that we need one more corner. I don't really see us getting like a true stud cornerback out there in the free agency. And if we do draft somebody, I think that that's going to end up being towards like the 3rd or 4th round. But I mean, shit, we got Max Crosby in the 4th round, and he ended up being a fucking superstar. So let me know what you guys think about that one. Do you think their defense can step up? I know we're going to have to bring in some linebackers. I think our defensive line is pretty solidified, but I would love to see just one more like good dude jump into that rotation. We have so much money right now that we can go out there and get a badass line, probably 1 or 2 badass linebackers, and that edge rusher that we're missing right now. So I think that would be a pretty big deal for us if we can just get those things in place, give Gunther what he needs to properly run the defense that he has put together and has ran for pretty much the entire time that he's been in the NFL. So what do you guys think about that? What do you think about Gunther's defense and just our defense as a whole moving forward into this season or into the next season? Because I'm not going to say we're going to be a top 10 defense, but I think we could definitely be a top 15 defense, just kind of right in the middle of the pack, where we can hang against pretty much any team out there. But we're going to need a hell of a lot more speed out there. And if we don't have that speed, we're going to be completely screwed and be in that same situation that we're in again. So hit me up, guys. Let me know what you think about that, because our defense, it has to do something. We have to be able to step up our defense, and we're going to keep getting beat down in some of these games. And maybe Gruden's offense can keep us in those games to where we're looking pretty damn good, but I don't see that happening. So, yeah, we need some speed on defense to compete with the Texans, Titans, Chiefs, and the Ravens, and that's just for the AFC. Our defense can't be top 15. You think? I mean, I just don't see us flipping our defense that fast to where we can come out there and be like a top 10 or top 5 defense. But at the same time, you got and 3 new linebackers out there that were fast as shit and could cover that field, that would make a huge difference. So maybe it damn well could happen. I don't know. Flipping a whole defense like that is tough, but we have some really good key pieces in place right now to where that could make a huge, huge difference and be a huge factor going into the next season. Because I'll tell you right now, if the Raiders could have a kick-ass defense again, a defense that is actually feared around the NFL, that would be a dramatic difference for us moving forward. Like a truly, truly dramatic difference. And that will go ahead and lead me into that next thing here is who's your top free agent out there? There's a lot of good people on that list, but if I had to go out there and let's see this, I have to feel bad for Paul. No Mac, no Burfitt. Got the production from Carr and Jonathan. They both get hurt. We never has all his parts. Everyone hates on him. That shit's true, Oregon. And that shit is totally, totally true. He pretty much comes out there, loses every key piece that he has, and then people just shit on him for the rest of the season. Because, I mean, once the season starts and you have somebody that gets hurt or taken out for the whole season like that, you're pretty much looking at a free agent list that has already been completely picked over, and you end up with Compton on your team. I know a lot of you guys love him, but, I mean, those are the facts, dude. That is not there's a reason that dude wasn't on the team when we signed him and brought him on. He might have played a damn good game for us, but he can't do that shit consistently, and that's why he was still sitting out there on that list for us to be available to pick him up. So I feel bad for Paul, too. I'm really hoping we get the linebackers because I think that'll silence a lot of people, too. I think that's going to end up being a huge, huge difference, man. And I think Gunther's going to be walking around with a big-ass smile on his face when he's in Vegas, and I cannot wait to see that shit. But I think a big part of that, for me, personally, free agency, I want to see Corey Littleton on this team. He's the inside linebacker that came out of from L.A. That dude is a beast. That dude... He is the dude that I would like to see us grab in free agency. If I had to go out there and just say, I want one dude, that is the dude that I pick. I want to know who you guys want. Just one guy to where if you had anybody or all the money in the world, which we do, you could just pick that one dude to have on your team right now. My pick's Corey Littleton. That dude is a beast. He is a beast. Yeah, Littleton would be dope. He would be, dude. I'm telling you. That's a guy that could come in and make a dramatic difference on this defense immediately and just make everybody around him better. And I'll tell you, man, it's all about stacking the levels. If you have Max Crosby on one level, you have Littleton right there in the middle, and then you have Abrams on that back end, you're starting to put some fear into people, and that is what this fucking defense needs. That's the dude I'm pulling for. Oregon, it looks like you're with me. You guys, anybody else out there got somebody, please leave it in the comments section or hit me up after this video's over and let me know because I really want to know what you guys are thinking about it. And then the last thing, man, it's the move. It's the move to Vegas. For those of you guys that are subscribed to this channel, you know that I'm pretty much on the East Coast. So as long as the Raiders are playing somewhere, I'm happy as shit. But I know this one hits home for a lot of you guys, and it totally sucks for you guys. So I just want to hear what your thoughts are about it. I know it's sad, and I know a lot of people don't want to talk about it, but at the same time, this shit's happening. You can't avoid it. I mean, it's definitely going to happen. I really think the nation's going to travel well. It doesn't matter what city you go to a Raiders game in. Even when I go to the ones where I'm at, I swear the crowd's at least 50-50, and you would not expect that at all. But it is, man, because the nation travels good as shit, dude. And they're going to be right there in Vegas. I mean, you're talking a 4 to 6 hour ride, staying in a sweet-ass hotel for pretty damn cheap because they want you to spend your money. And you can just go out there and catch the Raider game and then head back home. Make for a lot of good weekends. I think it's going to be an incredibly wild ride out there. I think the Raiders are going to have some money again, man. It's been a long damn time since that shit happened. And look around the NFL. Money is what talks. Money is what brings people in. That's how you start winning championships. And every team in the NFL that has went to a new stadium has ended up having a pretty damn good season. That season, the season that everything has happened and changed. So I really think that this move to Vegas is going to be huge for us. I think we're going to see a tremendous amount of growth. And that stadium is disgustingly awesome, dude. Like truly, truly awesome. I know a lot of you guys aren't in the Bay Area, so I mean, you're kind of with me to where the move really doesn't hurt you as long as you can turn on the game on Sunday. And for those of you guys that are in the Bay Area, I mean, look where they're moving, man. It'll be hard to turn that shit down. It's not like they wanted to move. They pretty much had to move. Yeah, it sucks for the Bay Area. I love to go to the Oakland, hit the games. Far more fun than the other teams out here. Man, I don't care if they went to Oregon, Cleveland, or Texas, as long as they're repping the Raiders shield. I'm down. They moved from LA when I was young. They moved from LA pretty much when I was right in the heart of just like truly loving this shit. And even that, like, it didn't affect me. It was like, all right, they're in Oakland. They went to LA. They're back in Oakland. It was cool as shit. I like to see them go back to Oakland. I thought that was really cool. But at the same time, now they're going to Vegas. That's cool as shit too, because they're going to be fucking decked out with all the best shit around them, which is going to be awesome for us. And it's really, really going to make a huge difference for this team. All this stuff is just really stacking in our favor, and I'm pumped as shit for that. But that was it, guys. I pretty much, for you guys that came out tonight, I truly do appreciate that. I knew there wasn't going to be very many people in here because I knew it was the first time that we were doing this, but I'm really hoping this show is going to catch on. So try to help me spread the word about that. See if we can get a bunch of people in here on Thursday nights, because I really think that would be cool as shit. And I really just, this is what I want. I just want to hear from you guys to see what you're thinking about it. But next Wednesday, I'll put out another video just talking about what I want to see out there. I definitely want to talk about Max Crosby, like I said. I definitely want to talk about Josh Jacobs. If there's anything you guys want to see out there, and just start breaking down, because, I mean, we got plenty of time. We got through this whole damn off season. And then once we get into free agency and the draft, we'll start doing more videos about that. But for right now, man, every Thursday, 10:30 Eastern time, I got you guys. Come out here. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you want to talk about. And then we're just going to keep pushing through, man. I truly appreciate all you guys out there. I appreciate everybody that watches this shit. I have so much fun making these videos, and it's so cool that you guys enjoy them. And like I said, if you agree or disagree, let me know. I don't care. I'm not a very soft-skinned person. I can take it. Just don't come out there and be a dick for no reason, because nobody wants to see that shit. But thank you guys so much, man. I am Son Joku, and we will catch you next time.